Have you ever wondered why something as simple as salt is so essential to our lives, and what deeper meaning it might hold in Islam? We use it every day, in every meal, without a second thought. But beneath its ordinary appearance lies a world of wisdom that reflects powerful truths from the Quran and Sunnah. In this video, we'll uncover 5 hidden Islamic insights about salt that will surprise you, inspire you, and deepen your appreciation for Allah's creation. From spiritual purification to the practice of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, salt is more than just seasoning. It's a silent teacher, a sign of balance, humility, and divine blessing. If you're someone who loves discovering spiritual meanings in everyday things, you're in the right place. Stay with us as we explore how even the smallest elements in life can carry the greatest reminders from our Creator. Let's begin. 1. Purification, a deeper reflection. Salt has been used for centuries as a natural purifier. From preserving food to cleansing wounds, it holds the remarkable ability to stop decay and fight harmful bacteria. In a spiritual sense, this mirrors the role of divine guidance in our lives. Just as salt removes impurities from the body and prevents spoilage, the message of the Quran works to cleanse the heart and soul from the diseases of pride, envy, hatred, and misguidance. In Islamic tradition, cleanliness is half of faith. The idea of spiritual and physical purification is deeply emphasized. While the Quran may not name salt directly, its symbolic value is woven through the Islamic understanding of purity. For instance, the oceans, full of salt water, are referenced in the Quran as signs of Allah's creation and power, separating sweet and salty water without mixing. This shows us that even something as abundant and overlooked as salt plays a role in reflecting divine wisdom. Moreover, the use of salt in everyday life subtly reminds us to seek purity in our actions, intentions, and character. It calls believers to be like salt, quietly working behind the scenes, preserving goodness, and resisting corruption, both within and around us. 2. Balance, a divine principle. Reflected in salt, Allah repeatedly emphasizes balance in the Quran. In Surah Ar-Rahman, 55 verse 7-9, he says, "And the heaven he raised and imposed the balance, that you not transgress within the balance, and establish weight in justice, and do not make deficient the balance." This balance is not just in the cosmos, but also in our daily lives, health, and consumption. Salt, when taken in moderation, is essential for human survival. It regulates fluids, aids muscle function, and maintains blood pressure. But excess salt becomes harmful, leading to disease and imbalance in the body. This serves as a physical reminder of the Quranic lesson. Everything in life requires moderation and harmony. Islam teaches the middle path, avoiding both extremes. Salt, in this sense, becomes a symbol of that path. It is small in amount, yet powerful in effect. Too little or too much disrupts the body's equilibrium. This principle aligns with the Prophet Muhammad's sallallahu alaihi wasallam lifestyle, where moderation was key, whether in food, speech, or worship. Through salt, we are reminded that blessings are best appreciated when used wisely. It subtly teaches us the importance of keeping our lives, hearts, and choices in balance, just as Allah designed the world in perfect measure. 3. Symbol of humility, a lesson from simplicity. Salt is one of the most common and inexpensive substances on earth. Yet without it, food loses its flavor and even our bodies begin to suffer. Its quiet presence teaches a profound Islamic value: humility. In a world that often values outward appearance and wealth, salt reminds us that something modest and overlooked can hold immense worth. In Islamic teachings, humility is a virtue beloved by Allah. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "Whoever humbles himself for the sake of Allah, Allah will raise him in status." Salt, despite being essential, never boasts of its importance. It doesn't shine or stand out like gold or silver, yet it enhances and preserves everything it touches. Similarly, a humble believer may go unnoticed in society, but in the eyes of Allah, their sincerity and quiet service hold great value. Even in the kitchen, salt is never the star ingredient, yet it completes every dish. This mirrors the character of a true believer, not seeking praise, but always adding value to others' lives. Salt shows us that greatness often lies in humility and quiet strength, not in recognition or status. It teaches us to be grounded, simple, and impactful, just like this small but powerful blessing. 4. Used by the Prophet ﷺ, a prophetic practice with wisdom. It is reported in various narrations that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ would begin and end his meals with a pinch of salt. While these narrations are considered weak by some scholars, the practice has still been passed down through generations in traditional Muslim households. More importantly, it reflects the broader prophetic habit of mindful and balanced eating, something deeply rooted in Sunnah. Salt, when taken before a meal, is believed in traditional medicine to prepare the digestive system, and when taken at the end, it helps cleanse the palate. Whether or not scientifically confirmed in all aspects, this practice aligns with the Prophet's ﷺ attention to physical and spiritual well-being. He taught that food should not just fill the stomach, but be consumed with intention and gratitude. The Prophet's ﷺ relationship with food was marked by simplicity and moderation. Even the use of something as ordinary as salt becomes significant when tied to his way of life. By reviving such small sunnahs with sincerity, believers are reminded to bring barakah into everyday actions. The inclusion of salt in his eating routine is a gentle example of how no act is too small to carry spiritual weight when done with awareness and purpose. 5th reminder of Allah's blessings. Recognizing the smallest favors. In the Quran, Allah repeatedly reminds us to reflect on His blessings. In Surah Ibrahim 14:34, He says, "And if you should count the favors of Allah, you could not enumerate them." Often our eyes turn only to big blessings, wealth, health, or status, while countless smaller ones go unnoticed. Salt is one such overlooked favor. Its presence is so common that we rarely pause to appreciate it until it's missing. A single pinch of salt can transform a bland meal into something satisfying. Its absence immediately highlights its value. This teaches us to be grateful, not only for the major provisions in our lives, but for the small, consistent blessings that we tend to take for granted. Gratitude in Islam is not just a feeling, it's a mindset and a form of worship. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us to thank Allah even for a single bite of food and a sip of water. Salt, though minor in size, becomes a daily opportunity to practice shukr, gratitude. Recognizing its value is a reminder to remain humble and thankful for every provision, seen or unseen. By reflecting on even the smallest of blessings, we strengthen our connection with Allah and deepen our awareness of His mercy. Subhanallah, who knew that even salt could carry such deep reminders of our faith? Islam teaches us to reflect on every blessing, big or small, and find meaning in the everyday. At Deen, we strive to uncover these hidden gems to strengthen our connection with Allah. If you found this video insightful, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more spiritual reflections. May Allah purify your heart, bless your rizq, and keep you balanced in both dunya and akhirah. Comment, Ya Allah, make me grateful for even the smallest of your blessings.